God, I haven't used this camera in ages. Hello everyone. Well, actually the last time, well not really when I used this camera. First off, turn around so you can see my face. I wasn't planning to record, but I was just watching. I'm like wary of sharing sensitive information like addresses and things. This channel, I can't see the name of it. I have schizophrenia, it's called. I've been subbed to that channel for a while. I was just watching his latest video and now I'm about to watch the news. But yeah, I wasn't planning to record a video, but some of the things he said, because he's a very articulate, well-spoken person, very intelligent. I highly recommend you watch him. Lots of traffic. Can hear the ring already. Yeah, some of the things he was saying resonated with me, so I thought, you know what, I'll record a video, because I'm not recording as avidly as I used to, because I got to a point where I stopped enjoying it. When did I stop enjoying it? Maybe a year ago. And now I'm just making a video, I think, once every 2 weeks. I did a stream, I think, a week ago. Thank you to Chris H. Lincoln, who dropped in. I think a stream for about 2 hours. Maybe I'm not going to stream today. I might stream again next week, the end of the month. I've just been spending a lot of time cleaning up house. I've just been going through deleting lots of things, removing lots of things, throwing out lots of things, throwing out lots of my belongings. This camera I'm recording the video on, it was like filled with like pictures of trash, pictures of drawings, and then like other things like cakes and flowers and things. Old pictures from like 5 years ago, and I just deleted everything. Every picture and every post on here. Of course, I got rid of my Twitter, Discord, Twitch, got rid of all of that. I've just been doing that the last few days, because I've just been in very much that negative mindset, shutting myself away, taking myself away from everyone and everything. My parents are on holiday at the moment. I might have spoken about that the last time I recorded a video. They come back tonight. They've been away for about 16 days. So the last 16 days, I've just been in the house by myself. The first day they left as well, they bought like loads of groceries. I'm talking loads. Must have been like close to 100 items. And then the following day I took them all to like the supermarket and put them in the donation box. So then the only money I had was the money. Oh no, but then they were sending me money as well. I didn't really want my parents to send me money or leave me money. And basically like 80% of that money has gone to like Chris and Hector and Thomas and Dylan, all these other people from the US, sending them gifts. Like £500, ridiculous amount of money. And then the remaining like 20% I spent on myself, so I got myself food and I got myself a few, I guess you could say, treats. Some reading material, and I bought my parents some gifts. They just sent me a message before saying we're coming back tonight. And they also seem to think, or not they seem to think, they think that Theo's here and he's not. Because they don't like the thought of me being on my own, but I'm just pretending. Like a few days ago I sent a message, oh yeah, me and Theo, we've been to, I don't know, the pier or the beach or something. When in fact I've just been spending every waking moment in this house. I had to get up yesterday about 10:30. I got up about 7:45 today. Just been generally cleaning, mowing the lawn, keeping to myself. The dog is with my brother, who lives about a 30-minute drive from here. I haven't got to see him or the dog. So yeah, they're going to come back with the dog tonight. And I'm going to show you these things, but I can't really show you because they've got the address on. It's like, I'm like scared of showing something. It's like a pile of like letters and packages, and there's like gifts I got for them there. So for the last just 2 or 3 days I've just been eating rice cakes, and I've just been like scrounging around what's left. I'm doing that thing where I show the cupboards again, like I do in every video. Yeah. Rice cakes and omelettes and what else? Just like cereal, because there's nothing in the house. I just bought my mother those sunflowers. I'm going to leave this video up for a couple of days. It's because I'm feeling particularly lonely, but then I'm always feeling lonely. That's nothing new. I don't want to always be talking about like my mental health or negative things, but I find the topic always comes back to that. That's sort of riffing on what that guy was saying in the channel. I have schizophrenia. His name's Jacob. I just find that having all these social media doesn't make me feel in any way fulfilled or accomplished, or it doesn't like fill any void or anything. Having Twitter or having any kind of social media, having online interaction doesn't make me feel very fulfilled. Just like making videos doesn't make me feel very fulfilled. What have I been doing these last 16 days? I mean, well, yesterday I slept till like 10:30, but for the most part I've been getting up on time. I've been going for a walk around this place called Sefton Park. Walk around there and then come back. Walk for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, and then come back and then just listen to music, read, draw, and then just on the computer for the rest of the day, and then wake up and do it again tomorrow. Yeah, by this time tomorrow everyone's going to be back. Not that it makes much difference. I'm still just going to be shutting myself away, hiding myself away, shirking myself from any kind of, I don't want to say responsibilities, but obligations. I'm just not like equipped to deal with the trappings of modern life. God, it takes so much like mental exertion just to try and say the right things at the right time in a space of like, I would say 10 minutes, but actually I can record for 30 minutes now if I want to, because I've deleted everything. Didn't exercise last night. I find it doesn't make any difference. I feel like my body's never going to change. I can show you. Can you see that? Like, you must be able to see that. My bony arms. I've got them all over my body. I don't think it's anything to worry about. They've been there for ages. I think my nails like creaking them around. They've been relatively quiet. It was really hot yesterday. It's a bit cloudy today. The first week they were gone, it was like raining, and then the second week it was a bit warmer, but it hasn't been that great. I don't like making this video. I feel like not anxious, just uneasy about even doing this now. It's not stressful, it's just uneasy. It's just like a niggling feeling in the back of my mind about the whole thing. How many followers have I got? 16. What was the most views I was getting at one time? I don't think I was getting more than 50 views a video, was I? Maybe 30. I really can't remember. Feels like so long ago now. I don't think I made a right or wrong decision in deleting content. It just wasn't making me feel fulfilled. It's still not. Yes, so no one's been here. I've just been in the house alone the whole time. Dem's the truth. What else can I tell you about? It's funny how there's nothing to really report, and yet it's been 2 weeks. So yeah, my parents are in Malaga. They've had all their vaccines and things. I don't want to talk about vaccines. I'm sick of talking about vaccines. I'm sick of talking about mental health. I'm sick of talking negatively. Should we go in here? Let's go in here. It's very dark. start to think summer's nearly over, and then before you know it's going to be Halloween. Oh, I finished watching Bates Motel finally yesterday. Very enjoyable. It's one of Theo's favourite shows. And I just started watching Walking Dead, and I'm almost finished watching Pose. These people are still building. Oh, I can't really see very well. Still building outside structure. I feel so pathetic making this video. I think you'd have more fun watching a slug for 10 minutes. But I don't know, there might be some people out there that will be interested. I'm sure I'll get the obligatory hang in there, we're thinking of you. Please don't put that. I don't know, just making the best of things. This is the best I can do, unfortunately. Unfortunately for me, it doesn't affect you, whoever's watching. Don't feel sorry for me or anything like that. That really rubs me the wrong way when people say that. I think the wedding pictures are in here. Oh, so yeah. He'll come back. My father will have a sunburn, as he always does. He always wanted to give me a hug then when he comes back. I'm okay with giving hugs. I'm okay with receiving hugs, I mean. I don't know, I feel like I'm a robot or I'm dead inside, or... Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with eye contact. Like the last few days, there have been people here, like surveys. It's funny because there was one person here I had a talk with. I think my mother knows her, she has a dog, and I think they both walk the dog together. And we had a bit of a conversation for a few minutes, and then like a minute later someone else knocked at the door, and then I didn't answer it. I just chose not to answer it. So that's kind of weird that I did that. But yeah, how I'm doing right now is my mood generally just depressed, and I'm not making any steps or effort to combat that. In short, I'm sure you probably already worked that out already now. Hope everyone's had a good summer, enjoys the rest of the summer. There's only 1 week or so left. Hopefully we get a bit of sun. Not that it makes much difference because I won't be going outside to experience the sun. And yeah. See ya.